Now, if I turn your microphones on, are you going to continue talking about math, or...
No more math. Math is
No more
out
math?
the window. No more math.
One more math?
I'm Ali now.
I was burning out anyway, so it's fine.
There's always math before we start D&D.
Always.
The only math I will do
Why do
is
we do this
time.
every time? There's always math.
It
Because-
started with the
Or
first,
math.
and then it got worse.
Yeah, we've been trying to
Yeah, it
outdo ourselves.
started with first int.
Yeah,
It
first
started with
Yeah.
first int.
negative eighth, and it's just gotten worse.
We didn't do negative numbers for a
This
long
is a
time, though.
serious, campaign we're running. People are dying, guys.
That's true.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Le- In the game. In the game. In the game.
Yes, we must have it.
And some outside the game too.
Just want to make that
Well, why
clear.
would you say that?
Just want to make that clear before anyone comes and arrests my players for killing people. Yeah.
What?
didn't
None of
know.
our characters have ever
Anyone.
done that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no one knows what we're talking about. Hey, welcome to our new episode. This is Noir, We Are Shadows. Now We Are Shadows. After last week, after definitely some pretty tough situations, here's where we find ourselves. Are we ready to play, players?
Yep.
Potentially.
As alive as I guess we're ever gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ali got no sleep, just like me, so we're good.
Yay!
Yeah, I got very little sleep that night.
Yeah, that was tough. That took me a while to come down off the emotions that stream impacted upon all of us. But yeah, let's jump back in. So setting the stage, obviously, we tried to infiltrate Boss Caspian's city and find out a bit more about his operation, which ended up with once again Luca and his team of crazy criminals being one step ahead. And as we tried to... Oh, thank you. Everyone grab your drinks. We will do that.
Finished.
Yes, we will have a drink as we discuss. So yes, we definitely infiltrated, but then blew up about half of a mine site. Not really good. Almost died. Very, very close.
Almost died.
Yeah, almost definitely. Some people did
One
die.
of us died.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some souls gave their eternal life hanging out with Mr. Esker here and sacrificed themselves to death to keep him around. They love and trusted him that much that they wanted to make sure that he was still around to do the help that only he can do. That might have seemed like a cop-out, but if you know the backstory, that is absolutely what would have happened if Esker died.
And that card has already been played, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
Last time Requin drove a species into extinction, Esker did 2 push-ups and Ali hit a kickflip on her famous skateboard. That is true. All those things also happened. Yes. Oh, are we ready to play though, team? Are we ready to get stuck in and do the
Does seem
Dungeons
like
and
a thing
Dragons?
Requin would do, though.
It does
Yeah,
seem like a thing
let's do
Requin would
that.
do. It's true.
Yeah, but yeah.
This
I can
particular
already picture her.
Requin, why are all
It,
these?
it's a spider. It's a spider.
Yeah. Requin, why are
Spiders
all these
or rabbits?
rabbits? Yeah. We played
Or
Terraria
bats.
as our characters, and Requin has a vendetta against rabbits.
Universe.
Oh god. Okay.
It's rabbits, not spiders or bats.
Yeah.
For some
Just
reason.
wait.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get to hell.
Yeah, just wait till we get to hell. That'll be
Yeah, no,
fun.
I can't wait.
Ah,
Requin's
gosh.
already been there.
Requin's
No.
already been there.
Oh my
Team-
god, I need bingo cards.
No bingo cards?
Yes.
Do we have bingo cards?
Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you all bingoed up?
I just
Yeah.
hadn't loaded it yet.
We are bingoed up.
We're bingoed up.
Open with paint.
With paint? What are you painting?
Circles on the bingo card.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. Team, It has obviously been a very restless time for you. Ali has been out and about in the community trying to recover your public image. Esker and Requin have been discussing how they will move past the damage that was done. And Lee has been doing some rounds with the officers she used to work with, trying to see where the public image sits. But you all decided it would be a very good thing. And when you heard that they were holding a funeral for one of the people that was killed in the disaster, you dragged yourselves out, slow footsteps, down to the graveyard to observe and to pay, I guess, a bit of respect to some of those who gave their lives in this war. As the rain crashes down all around you, you find yourselves here.
I imagine Requin has some sort of an umbrella or something.
Has some
And
sort of an
it's-
umbrella.
Over her face to make it more dramatic. Like every
Ah, true.
noir thing ever.
True. Yes, indeed. Now, Ali, are you still wearing your hat you stole from one of the Cataclysmic Clouder?
Wearing a
not
dress
to
and hat to a funeral.
No.
Not a
That's
funeral.
not. I think if she had anything in her hair right now, it would be a white flower of some kind.
Oh. I did not prepare a white flower of some kind. So you're gonna have to all just
That's okay.
pretend. Everyone just pretend Ali has a flower in their hair, okay?
Yeah.
It's the only coloured thing in the vicinity. That is true. As the rain crashes down around you, you stand under a lonely tree at a crossroads in the graveyard. Mourners stand there, their black umbrellas spattering raindrops left and right as they sob over an open grave. Team, as you watch this scene, a priest giving last rites. You can't hear them over the rain, but you can watch their lips move, and you can see people listening intently. You all stand here under this tree, watching. And Lee breaks the silence. Dang it, y'all. I ain't sure I'm strong enough to make many more of these. We gotta shut this down, and fast. We gotta figure out how to get to the bottom of it. There's gotta be some way to bring down that dang robot. Make him bleed, she says. She punches the tree's trunk, which of course ends up showering you all with more rain. Roll to hit, you say. Lee-
Bitch, Requin?
Oh my god.
Yes!
Hit the tree?
Yeah, hit the tree.
Yeah.
At least the tree
No,
killer
let
now.
me change my status to shooting trees.
Yeah.
Oh,
for a
gosh.
second.
Is like the tree killer moniker? Is that the last name that Lee and
Oh
Ali
my
have chosen?
goodness.
Are they married? Is what's going on here?
Yeah.
Turns out you can legally be married by exchanging shirts exactly 17 times in some cultures, and Lee and Ali have just done that. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Aw.
Team Lee's pissed off. She punches the tree real hard. What do you say in response?
This is a terrible idea.
Says Ali under her breath.
Say this. No, Ali's not saying this one out loud. This is the first thought that came to mind. You're like, we can't beat him. Luca could.
Wow. Wow. Are you saying that out loud?
If we can't defeat him, Luca could.
Lee sort of scratches her upper lip a little bit, sniffing. Dang it. It's not a bad idea, turning them all against each other. But that's going to take some planning. And I kind of like to hit at least one of them head on. I just don't know how. He seems impenetrable. She looks at Requin, looks at Eska, looks at Ali. Any of y'all got an idea?
We are waiting on some correspondence from the fort.
From the where?
From the fort.
From the fort?
Yeah, Fort Rustum.
Ah,
From Mino.
of course.
Eska sent Mino a letter.
That is true. It has not arrived yet.
Yeah. So.
Dang it, we ain't got time to wait. What if they put more of these people in the ground? Says Lee. Dramatically. Literally, dramatically.
Well,
There's only going to be more casualties from here, whether we face this head on or do it secretly. All we can do is limit how many there will be.
I ain't sure. I mean, how does that dang robot stay so perfect anyway?
I would assume replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Who's doing the replacing?
Oh, I was talking to one of the cats. I was saying something about a factory and a airship. Eska still doesn't understand the concept of an airship. He's like, what? Like a ship that flies? Like, nah, that's too fancy for me. Says you can only really the factory or it's in the sky. The robots.
Dang robots. I tell you. We ain't gonna be able to take out no dang airships. I can't fly, says Lee. She's like holds her arms out flapping. One of the mourners nearby sort of turns around and looks daggers at the party under the tree because Lee's now talking quite loud.
To placate, Eska would walk over quite slowly, remove a black rose from his lapel, and take a skull face coin and place it on the coffin.
So could you make a performance, Eska, or another save or roll that you can think that would influence your ability to make this meaningful?
Yeah, I think performance is going to be fine. That's a 17.
17. Perfect.
Oh, actually, religion?
You can do religion, that would definitely work.
Which would be a 21.
Animal handling. Oh my god. I feel like that's gonna apply a negative a debuff to your ability to placate these people.
Yeah, I think religion would be the check I would like.
Of
Which would be a
religion
21.
with a 21, you follow the rites. Well observed. You walk over and you place a black rose and a coin on top. Everyone else has been throwing and continues down into the grave. The priest makes the final, and the people start to walk away and disperse. What do you do, Esther?
Sally recognized
Ooh.
Any of them?
Steve's instincts kick in. You begin scanning around to see if you recognize any faces.
My rolling perception?
Sure.
It's a 27.
With a 27, you scan several faces. None of them seem familiar to you. They all look like just regular tie to a fallen comrade, a fallen family member, or a fallen friend. Eska, do you stay with the grave? Do you walk back to the friends of yours under the tree? It is not. The grave is open. The casket sitting in the bottom, waiting to be filled. Flowers and offerings sitting atop it.
Can he cover it?
Sure.
Actually, he'll ask the priest would still be there, yeah?
Yeah, the priest is standing over here, close to the grave.
Eska will ask, may I, and like gesture to like the mountains of earth either side.
The priest says, "Ah, yes, my son. Take the dirt. Place it upon the coffin. Thus, the spirit and the body unite back with the Mother Earth." He says, and he nods slowly, as though he said something very profound.
Yeah, he will then use mold earth to just push the soil back into
The priest, it just takes a step backwards in shock. My goodness, my son, most people take a handful. But I do suppose that will save time.
Indeed. You have a few more to do today.
He gives a nod and makes a symbol, some sort of complicated triangle. Bless you, son, he says. And he turns, folding his arms, and begins to walk away. Everyone else at this point has left the cemetery. Interesting thing I found out recently, actually, about cemeteries and graveyards. Apparently, cemeteries and graveyards are different in the sense that a graveyard's attached to a church and a cemetery is usually not. Did not know that. Yeah. I assume that's true. The internet told me so. Yes, you find yourself standing alone in the cemetery. Eska, I'm assuming you turn back to face your friends now?
Yeah.
Excellent. Could you make a perception, Eska, as you look up at your friends standing under the tree?
A good perception?
It's an okay perception.
I wouldn't. Stop teasing Eska like that.
It's a 15.
15.
Which is above
That's
a 14.
really good. Yeah.
So
Well done.
That's true.
Eska puts on their
That's really good.
glasses.
Used to be edited.
Eska, you see a strange shadow lingering around the tree, skating between Requin's legs, hovering in the branches above your friends. None of them seem to have noticed, but you have. There is an eerie orange glow coming from in and around the trees. Well, the one tree.
Orange.
Orange.
Ringmaster?
Says Eska, with a question mark at the end. Lee,
he will
spins around looking.
Yeah. He'll point up.
Perfect. I'm gonna roll percentage. Excellent. You look up, and Requin, you see a dark shape sort of spin down like a little shadow and scoot out behind you. As you spin around, as everyone does because we've all seen it now, you see a small figure sitting on a glowing pumpkin just behind you. As soon as I find them, there's too many NPCs in this game. And
I feel like you can never have too many NPCs. It's just too hard to keep track of.
well, it's just too many sources that I have to activate and deactivate. Boom.
I love Source.
It is some sort of fae, a fairy of some kind. She sits there, her legs dangling off the edge of the pumpkin. Not looking directly at you, just checking her fingernails in front of a mausoleum. She says, and looks over. Oh, hello. Are you looking for me? She says.
No.
No? Well, you should be.
And why is that?
Oh, well. Do you like my ring? She says. She holds out a silver ring on one of her hands. Lee, Ali, and
Feels like
Reckman
a dangerous question.
squint closer. It don't look like much, says Lee, staring at the ring. It does look cheaply made. Ali, Reckman, would you like to roll a perception or investigation? She holds out her ring proudly.
Perception. Ah.
Esker during this
22.
time has slowly been moving forward, getting closer. 22 for perception. Reckman.
21.
With a 22 and 21,
For
you
perception.
also see the ring seems very shoddily made. Seems to not be very smooth. She says, "Oh, it's such a lovely ring. My master gave it to me." And she winks.
Your master?
"Yes, of course, it's a ring," she winks. "From my master," winks.
Oh. Right.
Says Ali.
How did you do that? That was the worst kind of subtle I've ever heard. What do you want with us?
She like hops up on her pumpkin, hands on her hips, bent over at like 45 degrees, looking very cross. "I'm trying to be... what's the dang word? Clandestine. Yes," she says. "Clandestine.
Why?
Because I have a secret message from the boss."
Okay.
What is
Is it written down, or are you gonna say it out loud in this public space?
She looks down. She looks down at the pumpkin. The pumpkin like looks up at her. She's like, "Are they all this stupid? I thought at least this lot would be smarter than the other ones. My goodness."
Other ones?
She like hops off her pumpkin, sort of like comes over towards you. Esker at this point is now also with the group. "Yes, it seems you are." She like looks left and right sneakily. "To go on a mission. Yes. The Ringmaster feels that you must regain the hearts and minds of the people." She looks at Esker and sort of looks him up and down, looks at Requin up and down as well, shaking their head. It's like, "Now when I say hearts and minds, I don't mean literally to take them, okay? You do understand subtext and subtlety, right?"
Hey, Hey, if I'm told they need to die, they need to die. It's not up to me.
She like whizzes like a little black wisp, again like between Requin's legs and up next to Eska. They don't need to die, you fool. She like knocks.
Eska will like surreptitiously like pull out a scroll with just like hundreds of names, like crossed out.
I was like,
If they
she's,
form...
she's literally like, "My, you have been busy." She like knocks.
They need to die.
She knocks on Eska's head. It makes a distinct like, very hollow sound. She's like, just as I thought. Hollow as a pumpkin. She like taps you on the shoulder with her little hand. You should take that as a compliment from me, by the way. And she once again whizzes around. And appears behind you. Once again sitting on her pumpkin. In any case, I would have thought you'd be more interested in saving a small child. It's all the town will talk about. Little girl ran away, caught by a demon and taken to a tower. It's oh so fey, she says. No?
How is demon here?
Well, at least this one's interested, she says, pointing to Eska. It's probably because of all that pumpkin head that he has. You can't have any thoughts in your head if you fill it with brains, she says. Where would there be space? You do notice that, like, as she's been whipping around, there are, like, small pumpkin vines growing everywhere. She's sort of stopped.
Nice.
Ellie
Yes.
thinks about the pumpkin seeds in her pocket right now.
The pumpkin seeds? Yeah. Ali, you hear a small gaggle of voices from your pocket. Let us out! Plant us! Yeah, plant us! Say the pumpkin seeds. Yes, at least this one's interested. Yes, of course. A poor girl. She dramatically, like, flops back on the pumpkin, putting her hand to her forehead as though she's fainted. Little thing. No family to speak of, living on the streets. How dramatic. And then one day, when putting flowers just over here on her family's graves. Shoo! She makes like a sound of something being taken, snatched, stolen. And she looms up. Dark shadow of her and the pumpkin sort of looming bigger, trying to be spooky, I guess. She doesn't really come across as spooky. She is very tiny and cute. But still, she's trying. A demon came and stole her away. So say so many witnesses. I've been interviewing them. Does that interest you more? She looks at everyone but Eska. Surely you won't let this poor pumpkin-headed person go on a devilish adventure himself?
Of course not. Forgive us if our trust issues are coming through a bit at the moment.
Now we're all on the same side. She like reaches out her little fey hand in a dainty attempted a handshake. I'm Tabitha. You may have heard of me. She like waits for acknowledgement.
Not even.
Sorry, I have a memory problem.
We need a snarky retort from Requin.
I just love Ali's
I
like
don't.
Ali's straight up not lie. I have a memory problem. You sure do.
Perfect.
Oh god.
So the Ringmaster wants us to refurbish our connection with the people
Yes.
by doing this.
Of course, of course. This one knows what's going on, she says.
We could still continue with our mission with the distrust, lean into it. Be easy to intimidate everyone, but this will cost more time.
Well, I don't very well know, she says. She's now like huffy with Requin, back up on the pumpkin to make herself taller. Hands on her hips, leaning forward. I just know the Ringmaster had a vision. I mean, I helped. She sort of looks around as though she definitely didn't help. But is trying to pretend that she's more involved than she is. Yes, something about this. She sort of like wipes her hands on her stripy stockings as though trying to clean off dirt as she says, street child. Something about her. The Ringmaster needs you to collect her, to save her from this abduction. She'll be useful, apparently. I don't know actually why the Ringmaster needs any help. If he just let me and my pumpkins grow. And she's literally, the small pumpkin vines all around just like sprout into little pumpkin patches in an almost instant, shaking the ground slightly as they do. We could have this city under wraps in moments. But alas, I swore an oath, and I shan't. But one day... She like turns around now, talking to herself, not you. Everything will be pumpkins, yes. Everything will... She turns around like halfway through the sentence. Friends! Friends of the pumpkins, surely you will take on this quest. For Tabitha, and for the Ringmaster, of course.
Where's the location? Better be close.
Oh, he's just over there. She points to literally a clock tower in the middle of the cemetery. I'd check it out myself, but it's not my job.
And you are very small.
She looks at... One day I won't be so small. Pumpkins grow. She turns around and faces...
We have a pumpkin on our side.
You do?
I don't know, or behind me is Jack there.
Jack steps out and waves. Tabitha like leaps towards Jack, flying between Lee and Ali, attacking him. A violent...
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
A violent scream erupts from her as she does. As you all turn around, you see Tabitha is hugging Jack. Jack, my good man, the king of pumpkins. How's everything going? All good? You didn't tell me these were your friends. Jack just does not seem to be talking, he's just nodding. Well, I'm sure you'll succeed then. Had I known that the Ringmaster was sending his absolute best shock troops in, I wouldn't have been so worried.
Requin has left 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He's already at the tower.
After knowing the
After location.
I think Esker would have done the same. Let's get this over with.
Yes. Tabitha says goodbye to Jack. Says goodbye to Ali and Lee. And then like a little black wisp just disappears. Good luck, her voice echoes. Well, darling, what do you reckon? Go chasing after
Ali
Esker and Requin?
goes. Ali will go up to Lee and take her hand and say, well, either we rescue it as a child, or this is a trap and we learn information about our enemies.
Ah, I've seen that dang lady around the circus before. She seems like a real right one of the Ringmaster's friends, I guess. Runs
The
at.
Ringmaster also thinks we're friends, so
Well, that ain't the truth. Come on.
I start walking.
We either walking
The
into a
tower.
trap, or we're walking towards our destiny. If this girl can be useful, the Ringmaster might be weird, but at least he's right most of the time. She says, with a small smile.
Has been helpful on occasion.
Now that, darling, is the truth. Look on the bright side.
Well, I only speak the truth now, don't I?
Lee just gives you a kiss on the cheek and leads you forward. Jack, shaking his pumpkin head, moves forward.
Yes, we obviously arrived 10 minutes later after Requin and Esther's already scouted the tower.
Sure do.
Yeah, we're at the base, have the girl, like the head of some
Oh.
creature. We're like, we did it!
Yeah, yeah, it's just like we did it with Requin's Radiant and Esker's not blowing things up.
Mm.
Spooky.
I literally wrote as soon as we learned it was a tower. I was like, traps and explosives.
Traps and
Yeah.
explosives. Hooray!
That's what I have.
We're traumatized.
We love traps and explosives.
But it's a pattern. So,
But we do have climbing gear.
really, I wonder who would have thought of that.
We do indeed love traps. We do love explosions. But as you walk towards the tower, you leave the cemetery and you make your way up to the hill in the middle. This appears to be a park of some kind. Winding sort of streets move their way up in the gloom. Hello, someone unknown. Someone unknown is in the park. Get it. Badumtsh.
She drops in a symbol full of
They sure did. Team, as you make your way forth into the park, the gloom overhead, the storm continues to rage. Another cloud bank moves in. However, you feel right at your element. This feels more natural than any other part of the city. There's actually trees here. You remember your time hunting in the wilderness, and it fills you with a sense of duty. Someone unknown walks past you and nods. This gives you bardic inspiration of 1d4 to all your rolls.
Well, at least someone likes us.
Says Ali.
Yeah.
Requin and Esker, you've been here slightly before everyone else. You try to make your way through the winding pathways up to the tower at the top of the hill. But with the storm raging, the wind whipping across the area, it fills you with a sense of caution. Anyone could be hiding in these shadows, cast long and dark by the lights. It could even be a giant white cat looming around, yawning so wide that it could engulf the entire earth.
Terrifying.
Requin, Esker, what do you do? Kenzone Phantasma is here with you, as well as Skeleton Team 6.
Esker would investigate, seeing if there's any sort of broken branches or other noticeable things to see if there's anyone else, or like if in fact a demon did come through here.
Ooh, of course. Esker, please investigate.
22.
Did you add your 1d4 to that?
Oh, I did not. I shall. 24.
24. With a 24, there does seem to be some strange occurrences here in the park. There are broken branches. They could have just been torn down by the storm, but there is quite a lot of them, and the storm has not been that crazy. With a 24, you think perhaps there are some dark creatures lurking in and amongst here, brought out by the storm. Requin, what are you doing as you walk through the park?
In a similar vein, Requin is keeping an eye out for anyone around here. She's assuming this is a trap. And so it's just looking for eyes on her or just figures in the shadows.
Perfect. Requin, would you like to make a roll? Perception?
Sausage.
It's a nat 20!
Yeah!
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Requin, as you head to the top of this particular little part of the pathway, you immediately stop. Lurking, camouflaged in the bushes just ahead of you, are some sort of dark, wild beasts. You can see their eyes glowing. They have not noticed that you've noticed them, Requin, and they are looming closer and closer towards you.
As soon as she'll see the glowing eyes, is it just one pair?
3 of them.
3 of them? Yeah, she will subtly step forward, and then this dark green light will emerge from her, and her eyes will glow as she will stare into their souls and cast fear.
Excellent. Amber, standing beside you, says, "Nice one!" As fear waves of it.
It
flow.
is in a cone, so I'm hoping it will hit all 3.
The cone of fear washes out from Requin. The first beast
Wisdom says.
The first beast got a 13, the second one got a 22, and the third one got an 8.
Cool.
So
So the
beasts.
2 that fail, frightened, and must use dash action and move furthest away from me by the safest route.
Excellent. Was that just for one round?
But
Until out of line of sight, isn't
until
it?
out of sight, yeah.
Excellent. 2 of the beasts run away from Requin, out into the park. You can still see them, but they are far away now. One of
2
them,
things less to deal with.
one of them, however, is absolutely not afraid of you, Requin. It bears sharp needle-like teeth as it snarls and moves closer and closer, one step at a time, towards Requin. Could you please all roll initiative? Because this beast seems to have found dinner.
18.
23.
Lee got 11, the beasts got 7.
I got 8.
Requin,
Don't you have like a massive plus to your initiative, Katie?
I have a +5 to my initiative.
Oh, okay.
Requin, as upsetting as you were, this one beast has still walked forwards. How droll, how annoying. It should have run like the others. You're the first to
It
act.
happens.
How do you deal with it?
In her mind, it's not that she's not scary, it's that this creature is too foolish to not run.
Stupid, dumb creature.
Exactly. With A viola will appear in her hand as she will summon
Is
her.
it Ken's own
Phantom.
Phantasma?
Phantasma, yeah. I think you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
the
very much for
follow.
the follow, God Killer. You'll get
Yeah.
along really well with this. We killed a god last season.
Uh-huh. It's great.
Ah,
Um,
Requin.
And with her viola, she will play on the highest pitch she can using her instrument. A very syncopated rhythm, and will use dissonant thoughts on the remaining beast. At third level, please make a wisdom save.
The beast tries to make a wisdom save. This time, it only got 10.
Okay. It's fine. 2 1s, it's fine.
2 1s.
Okay, that will be. I know it's bad. That will be 19 psychic damage, and it must use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as it can, using the safest route.
Wow. With all 3 of them looming off into the darkness, the beasts are gone. Requin, Lee suddenly walks out from a path next to you. Allie's hand in her hand, Jack waving from behind them. Lee walks up to you, around the corner, looks at you and just says, "Dang, Requin, y'all know you're scary sometimes."
What do you mean sometimes?
Says Eska from behind you, Requin.
It's
Lee just...
useful
Ellie
tool.
is just eating some snacks. You don't know how she got snacks, but she's eating snacks.
Allie always does snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You break the time-space continuum
Yeah.
if you don't have snacks.
Correct.
Yeah.
Lee just puts an arm around Requin, giving you like a sort of shoulder-to-shoulder hug. But we love you for it, Requin. We need something big and scary to chase the boogie monsters away. Where'd they go anyway? She says, like looking into the distance through the park. Y'all sure did a number on them. You have to teach me that trick sometimes.
Could be useful. We should carry on. The tower is just up ahead.
Dang it for sure. Let's go. We got a tower to conquer and a young girl to save. Lee motions for Requin to lead on.
Uh-huh. I will turn and face Amber and will beckon her at least to be in my sights.
Yep. She leans
And
in
we'll
close
continue forward.
and follows. Your small secretary, Amber, following behind you. Requin, you make your way deeper into the park. What is your perception, Requin, as you walk through?
That will be in a while. Oh, I also still haven't used my D4
Hooray!
yet. What is that? Oh, it's a 4. That's lovely. 28.
Yeah, like you needed a +4 to that.
I know, but I thought we had to use it. So...
Requin, as you head up the pathway towards where this tower is, you can see that the tower is boarded up. It is not in use. The clock does not seem to be ticking. The pathways that lead to the clock tower itself have been barricaded and blocked off. But you very nearly step upon a small tripwire. Bending down to look at it, you examine the tripwire across the pathway. It would easily have snapped if you had have applied any weight to it. And it seems to be attached to some sort of magical sending stone of some kind.
Do not step here.
Says Requin. Lee,
Mainly
Ellie,
to
and
Amber.
Mainly to Amber. Amber was like literally about to step there. So their foot like hovers over the top of the tripwire.
Oh, it looks
Let's
like
go.
we were right about something. There's definitely a trap here, fatally.
Dang it, darling. If there ain't gonna be no traps, then we ain't doing the right thing. Obviously, if there's traps, we're heading in the right direction. This has got Caspian written all over it. Dang fella must have rigged the whole
Right.
place to blow. We're gonna have to be careful. She pulls out
Can
her
I
silver
just
Sally.
stop the trap?
Sure. Allie, would you like to try to disarm the trap? It seems to
Right,
be
I
a.
should do these work things.
It seems to be a single tripwire attached to a sending stone.
So, that would be a 28.
Excellent. Ali, you take the tension, you tie the string around one of the loops to keep it tense on the sending stone, and you sever the tripwire across the track, successfully disarming the trap.
I flourish my dagger and go, that's problem solved.
That's problem solved.
Now
As a
that we have
huge
proof-
explosion explodes behind you, Ali. But that would be funny.
Nietzsche just upends the dice bag.
Just tips the whole map over. Just. No.
I hope that never happens again.
The entire place has, of course, not been blown up. Ali, you have disarmed the trap. Team, would you like to head up towards the tower?
Right.
It is high fences. It is heavily fortified. Obviously, somebody doesn't want you getting in here. Doesn't want anyone getting in here. Lee, Ali, Requin, and Eska stand looking at the fence which scales all the way around to the left and the right, encasing this tower within itself.
That's a walk in the park. I can climb that.
Y'all, we could climb, but we're gonna be real visible on top of that dang fence. Maybe we can find a place we can sneak in. She points to a few places where there's
Just do that.
trees that sort of overhang the fence, which would give you cover. She points to a few places where the fence is damaged, where you could sneak in, perhaps undercover. Dealer's choice, I guess, says Lee, but I ain't getting dirty. She's
You
like,
could stealthily climb over the fence,
yeah.
which the trees would help with.
Lee looks at Ali. Tree climbing contest?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god. Dang it, we're on. Alright, Requin, you be the judge. And Lee immediately tries to swing up into a tree. That's a good roll from Lee.
Wait! Oh, wait. I'm
Last
faster
one
than
over
Lee.
is a rotten egg, she says.
Running. I have 45 feet of
Oh
speed.
god, she's only
Running.
got +1. Okay, so Lee got a 19
Oh
with her 18 on the dice.
Oh, I got
That's still
23.
pretty good, but
23?
you're not
Excellent.
going to beat the rogues. So.
Yeah.
Lee and Ali swing up into a tree and land on the other side, disappearing from sight. Requin, you hear a whisper through the fence from Lee. Requin, who looked better? Did I win? Says Lee.
As expected, Ali was the fastest and most proficient and most professional.
All right, darling.
Oh,
You hear
Wow.
Lee. All right, darling. I ain't no sore loser. I'll give you your prize later, she says.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
Oh, y'all be happy, says Lee, very confidently.
Our characters
Uh,
are taking this very seriously.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Third
Meanwhile,
wheeling once again.
yeah, Requin and Eska and Amber. Amber is now already halfway up a fence, getting tangled in the planks and the wire that make up the fence.
as he will he will be casting mold earth to make like a small tunnel under the fence.
Amber tries to hop down. Reckon, could you make an athletics or acrobatics check for Amber?
Okay. Not actually that bad. With acrobatics, that will be an 18.
18. Amber
18.
Amber does hop back down off the fence and lands pretty well. She turns around with a big smile on her face. Says, "I've been practicing," she says. "I did good, right?" She looks to Eska, looks to Requin. There's just no response.
Just come on.
She like bends
I'm
down,
just
like
obvious.
sort of like squatting on her heels, looking at the tunnel that Eska's made. How big is the tunnel?
It would be like. Well, I can take 5-foot cubes, so like it would be 5 feet by 5 feet.
Yeah. She looks down there.
You have to like crouch up to get into it, but
Eska, that's no, she doesn't. She's like 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall.
just walk through it.
Let's just say 5 feet in her heels.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, it's so big. How did you dig it so fast? She says.
I'm gonna have to teach you about magic one day.
Ooh, magic. Can you do tricks with cards? She says as she begins walking through the tunnel with you.
Yeah.
And Eska and Ali disappear through the tunnel. Jack
Amber.
takes his pumpkin head off and sort of tips it like a hat to you, Requin, as he disappears through as well. Skeleton Team 6, keeping their eyes to the side, watching for anyone flanking their position.
Everyone just comes to like Ali and Lee looking way too flirtatious right now.
Yeah. You just hear Amber's voice, Requin, from the other side of the fence. Requin, they're being weird. It's making me awkward.
Shh.
Shh, says Amber loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Kenzone Phantasma looks at you, Requin.
I just love the visual of seeing a tunnel and then one skeleton like comes out of it commando crawling, and then another one comes,
Yeah.
and then a few seconds later another comes, and it just keeps going.
Yeah. You can better believe.
If I was allowed to play with all of them, it would just
Oh,
be like an endless chain of that.
You can just imagine if Jack had a voice, he'd be going dun 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 dun
Yes.
this whole time.
We all know he's thinking it.
Requin,
Yeah.
you're alone in the park with Kenzone Phantasma. Everyone else has moved through the tunnel and is now on the other side somewhere near the tower.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
Yep. Well, she's going to be very cautious and go through.
Excellent. Passing through the tunnel. Reckon you make it to the other side to join your friends. Can I pick up a handful of miniatures? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Woohoo.
Esker would, after everyone was through, he would fill back in the tunnel.
Ooh. Very cool. Okay, Skeleton Team 6 fans out. As they always do. Covering all the entrances and exits to the place. Amber's apparently on the roof, but she hops down. So, you find yourself at the base of this old clock tower. It is obvious why it has been sealed up. It is crumbling. This looks like old construction. This place is not fit for habitation. The storm's still raging. Blocks occasionally fall from the structure and it swings in the wind. As you look at the tower, Lee suddenly points. Dang it, what's that? Up on the roof. And she points up to the rooftop. Everyone please make a perception.
Esker sees nothing.
25.
25. Eska, you get
17.
Eska, you get rain in your 3 eyes.
To make me feel better, Garth, I also rolled a 3.
I also
If it makes you feel
I
better.
also
You guys are
rolled a
gonna
3.
see- You guys
Okay.
are gonna see stuff with a 3. I
Okay,
get
let me,
nothing.
let me see if Lee rolls a 3 as well. That's a nat 20. Okay, so
Oh, wow. Okay.
Come
Let's go.
on!
Lee is on a roll tonight. Pun intended.
But,
A sausage roll?
yes.
Yes, a sausage roll intended. Now, those of you who didn't roll a 3 and get very low rolls, Eska, the rest of you look up, and you see a small girl, looking very frightened, hanging over the edge of the building, looking down at you. She looks scruffy. She looks wet. She looks underfed. And she stares down at you. Suddenly, she looks backwards as though she hears something coming and then is dragged back with force, whipped off the balcony and back into the tower. You hear her squeal, and it is cut short.
Well, they know we're going to be here, at least. It'd be best if we didn't trigger any of the traps furthermore.
So we should start looking for traps to disarm.
I expect whoever is keeping her here is fully able to dispose of her quickly. But if she's useful, then we can't let that happen.
Dang it, they ain't killed her yet. We should get in there. We've got to be careful. If Caspian's got this place rigged to blow, we can't risk it. She looks up at the structure. Them stones are heavy. Could take out half of the city from here. Who knows what he's got inside? Dang that robot. Did you say something, Eska? Because you were very far away from the microphone.
Oh. What if we...
Leaning back in your chair, we can see.
Like, wow, Gast is like 6 kilometers from his microphone leaning back like that.
Again? Yeah. What if we, go inside?
What y'all talking about, Esther? We gotta go inside. We gotta get the girl.
We don't have to go inside.
What y'all
I suggest
propose?
we climb up onto the roof.
Or
Jack's got one
Fine.
foot in the like stone already. Amber runs over. Oh, I'll show you how. I'm really good. She's also got like 1 foot trying to climb the wall.
I look to Lee and I'm like, that's why I don't do stealth missions with all you.
Eska will cast Fly on himself,
Excellent.
fly to the balcony, and fix a rope,
Mhm.
and everyone can climb up it.
Excellent. You fix a rope to the side of the building. Esco, you still up the top?
He would, yeah, he'd be up there just to make sure that, the rope didn't get severed or...
Awesome. Okay, so a rope floats down and lands at the base of the building. Lee looks up and says, dang it, Esker, that's an amazing idea. Ain't no point in going through traps if we don't have to. We can get all the way up to the top and break in from there. Lee moves forward and grabs the rope.
I
Alright.
try and climb the same time Lee's climbing up with the rope.
Sure.
The outside of the building.
Yeah, I have second story work. There's already opportunities, I get to use it.
Yeah, fair.
Yep. That's a 2. Lee is really struggling to climb this rope. It is wet. The rain is whipping it back and forth. Lee shouts up to Eska, Dang it, Esker, what'd you make this from? Butter?
Ken, would this work if he cast like... Oh no, it'd make it more slippery if he made it icy.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that for a second. I was like, actually, no, that would be worse.
No. Oh,
The
God.
ice mage.
That would be worse.
Oh no, that's much
him,
worse.
but everybody else.
Oh my goodness.
Esker decides against turning the wet rope into ice. Lee is struggling to climb the rope. Requin, would you like to try? Ali's already, like, up to the first floor. Ali, you discover that all of the windows and entrances here are, like, severely bricked up, boarded up, and secured. All the glass since a long time has obviously been shattered and broken out. So the building has been completely boarded and bricked up.
This is not spooky at all. Not spooky at all. I feel like if I say it enough, it won't be spooky.
Ali just, like, self-affirmations. This is not spooky at all, this is not spooky at all, this is not spooky at all, says Ali as she climbs the building. You know, the silhouette of Ring City all around you. Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Requin, are you going to try to climb the rope?
She would like to look around first
Excellent. Please look
to
around.
see if there were any outside traps, because you can't not discount those. And yeah, if anyone else is still watching us.
I love like Requin's realization. Traps don't necessarily need to be inside a building. Perhaps there could be some on the outside. I should check for those. Turns around, Lee's trying to climb a rope, Esker's flown to the top of the building, and Ali's already on the first floor climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine she's sent Ken's own Phantasma to like hold its hands below Amber to like catch her if she falls.
Yeah. Ken's own Phantasma is your safety net.
Yeah. Because she's a liability.
You just hear from Amber, Requin, I'm doing it! The whole, like, she's making no progress. It's just Ken's own Phantasma is, like, holding her. This is, like, hands, like, cupping her backside as she just continuously slips down the wall.
Esker will, like...
Jack's up
quietly
on
try
the
and yell
first
down.
roof here as well.
Yeah, like, yell down, can you, like, cast silence on her or something?
Lee yells up to
The amount of
Esker.
time I've been to do that.
Lee yells up at Esker. Dang it, Esker, we talked about consent, dang it. Y'all can't cast magic on your friends.
I don't have that spell, Lee.
Anyway, back on track.
This is 100% on track, thank you very much.
25.
25. Reckon you do not see any traps on the outside of the building, but you do notice that there is a trap or something of the sorts on the front door. There is something sticking out right at the top of the archway here, where the door is.
If we don't go inside, we miss out on context, but we could get that afterwards. And she'll just decide to climb up.
Excellent. Reckon using the rope or just climbing the building?
Using the rope, because she's not...
Not insane.
Nope. Yep.
Not a free climber like Ali. Excellent. Reckon, would you like to please make an acrobatics or athletics check to climb the rope?
I would love to.
Would you like to do better
Nat
than Lee?
20!
Nat 20. Nice. Requin makes this look easy. Looping the rope around her feet, wrapping the rope around her hand as she goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Requin has climbed up to the level that Ali has been waiting. You're a full, like, third of the way up the building, Requin. Lee yells back up after you.
Do I roll for?
I'll loosen it up for you, she says.
Sure.
Sure. Lee's going to try to climb as well. With a 19, Lee does climb, and she's following Requin. Requin and Lee, can you please make a dex save?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is the rope slippery?
Ooh.
Oh, no, dex is
Actually
good
not.
for Lee. Lee, I was like, wait a
12.
minute. Lee gets plus 9, so Lee got an 18. Somewhere, about halfway up the building, a blade just spins and cuts the rope. Lee and Requin fall dramatically. Lee manages to brace her fall and sort of tumbles to the side. Requin, unfortunately, you are looking like you're going to fall very hard on the ground. Would you like to make a save with Ken's own Phantasma? At advantage, it could save you. So you may make...
I'd love that.
You've failed your first one. Roll your second one as Ken's own Phantasma drops Amber unceremoniously on her backside. And
She
leaps
wasn't that
forward.
far up anyway.
No, correct. And leaps forward to try to save
Okay.
Requin.
I rolled the same number twice, so that will be 18.
What did I say? A third of the way out the building? Okay. That is 11 damage, Requin, as you hit the ground hard.
Ooh.
That takes you
64.
down to 64.
Zulane.
Zulane. We always do this.
Yeah.
The dice are conspiring for that meme to happen. Whoever's got it on their bingo card, I'm assuming there's some show or TV or movie gets quoted.
Oh, that's a
so-
fourth wall break, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Requin and Lee have both hit the ground hard. Dang it, Esker, what was that? Lee yells, holding up the rope,
Yes,
now
sir.
sliced. Yo,
Can
boy,
Requin,
defective rope or what?
can she look in the direction she saw the
blade?
the blade fly
Of
from?
course. It is about half a floor higher than Ali.
Okay. On the opposite side, or
No, you're all just
From
climbing
the same-
You're all climbing the front face of the building.
yeah?
Make a perception check, Requin, as you look. Or you can investigate, or use any other skill. Do you have architectural knowledge? Do you have knowledge of traps?
No.
Could Ali
19.
investigate
19.
it like close up?
Ali can also
Climb the
investigate.
building?
Ali, you investigate what happened. You can see the rope dangling there. You know exactly how high this rope was severed. Please investigate. Reckon with your 19 of perception or investigation.
Perception.
Perception. Reckon you can also see exactly where the rope was severed, and there seems to be some sort of mechanism attached to the side of the tower.
Ali got a dirty 20 to go up to that spot and investigate it.
Excellent. Ali, there is a mechanism here, a trap of some kind. With a dirty 20, it doesn't seem to be a trigger. It seems to be manually operated. Someone has to activate this for it to work. It is not a dumb trigger.
She would immediately start looking around, see if there's any good, like, observation spots.
Yep.
For
Please
people
make
to watch
a
us.
perception or investigation.
Oh, that 20!
That 20?
Yay!
Ali, you see that there are some small crystals all around. They appear to be on little mechanical gizmos, and they are moving around. The crystals, you get the feeling, are watching you. Someone has planted these things, and they can swivel and move. They can see everything going on around the outside of the tower.
Roll a dagger at once.
You throw a dagger. Please make an attack at the small crystal.
30.
30. Excellent. You hit it. Boom. Your arrow plunges. Your dagger plunges deep into the tiny little mechanical thing. It shatters, and parts of it rain down upon those below. Again, this thing was about the size of a teacup. Not very big. Your dagger reappears in your hand, Ali.
Was there multiple crystals?
Yeah, there's heaps of them. They're all around here. Almost indistinguishable from the rock itself. With your high roll, though, you do see them moving around on tiny little tripod legs. They seem to be automata of some kind. They reposition themselves further away from Ali and crouch down against the edge of the tower again.
There'd be too many to keep attacking them.
You do the math, you could be here for a while. Eska,
Fine. If he wants a shard, I'll give him a shard. Is what Ali thinks.
Requin heavily dislikes automata. That is true. There's a reason why Caspian has been recruited. We've discussed this before. Luca's like, how do I deal with Requin? Ah. That's interesting. That's an interesting story you told me, man on the road who I'm pretending to be friends with. Requin had difficulty with your robots? Ah.
Oh.
Traveling with an elf, you say? Boy's done his research.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Eska, you're at the top of the building. You've seen all this happen. Ali seems to be throwing daggers at strange things on the side of the building. Lee and Requin have fallen down as your rope has been slashed by a swinging blade. What do you do?
So he would see like Ali's like at the spot where the rope's been cut.
Yeah.
He will fly down to that spot and ask like what she's seeing.
Oh, it's to be expected. We're being watched.
Says Ali to Eska.
Right, Caspian, I can see you. She's gonna taunt.
There is no response from the small automata.
She figures as much.
Right. We should have expected as much.
We did.
Says Requin from
Yeah.
down below.
Above.
Dang it, y'all.
I knew
Why don't we
it.
just go through the front door? They already know we're here, says Lee, reaching out for the handle.
Oh, Lee, there's a trap in the door.
There's a what? Says Lee. Why'd you let me open it? She says. She's like got her hand on the door. She's like almost ready to open the door.
Can I, like, bat her hand away?
Oh yeah, she's just like, she's already taken her hand away.
Oh, okay, cool.
How long y'all knowing about that, Requin? I could have blown myself to smithereens.
Well, when I figured that out, you were on your way to the top. I didn't feel it necessary.
We ain't on the way to the top anymore, darling. We gotta get inside. I ain't climbing no more ropes, says Lee, rubbing her backside.
Ali looks to one of the little robots.
Yeah.
Like, trying her best to meet the eye of someone she can't see.
Sure.
And says,
It's going
"Fine.
very well.
Wanna play a game? We'll play a game." And then she looks to Eska and goes, "We have to go inside."
Yeah. Excellent.
And then she just starts climbing down.
Okay. What is Ali's armor class? 17.
Something about that. Great idea.
Great idea.
3 little bolts fire from a hidden crossbow. Another trap alley that you see seconds too late. 2 of them you dodge out of the way of. A third one is coming directly towards you.
We need fairy fire.
Do you use your
That is
uncanny dodge?
If I can see it, yeah.
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll half the damage.
Excellent. The damage is only 3, so you only take 1 damage. It barely grazes you, but it still stings. Taking you down to 86. Eska, hot oil pours out of a small chute that opens up in the side of the tower, heading directly towards you. Could you please make a dex save?
Dex save?
Yep.
That's an 8.
8. Excellent. Hot oil pours down on top. That's max damage. Okay, sure. That's 12 damage.
Alright.
So does that put you down to 74?
Yep.
Okay. Eska, Ali, you make your way down to the bottom. There is definitely someone who does not want you into this tower. There are defense mechanisms all around, and all of you find yourselves staring at the cold, dark archways, the colonnades, even the tower itself, the roof above, wondering what other surprises are in store.
Can Eska investigate the trap at the top of the door by like flying directly in front of it?
Sure. Eska and Ali, would you like to investigate the door? Lee and Requin have already been looking at it intently.
19.
Lee's not in
Ali
intent.
can't find the trap.
Yeah, Lee's not in intent.
She can't?
She's just intently.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Nice.
I rolled it out.
I even point.
Ali, could you make a Constitution save?
Sure.
Boy, oh boy, we haven't even got inside yet.
Oh, that's okay. Where am I? It's my constitution. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You'll pass. Unfortunately, there is a little mechanism that opens up and a stinging gas flies out, blinding you temporarily. You manage to whip your head away and wince. Using the rain to wash your eyes out, you do not suffer blindness. Someone doesn't even want you looking at that thing.
That
Alright.
was fun.
Dang it, y'all. How are we
I
going
got
to
a
get
9.
inside?
19 on investigation.
19 on
I'm
investigation.
looking.
Why not?
Give me a moment.
It seems to be a pressure plate, Eska. Quite a simple mechanism. If you can maintain pressure on the plate as the door opens, you should be able to prevent it from triggering.
I can hold this thing and you guys can get in, but the only way, the other only way in is up the top, and we know
Are there
how
any
well it
windows?
goes.
Oh, you said they're all blocked up.
They're all
never mind.
boarded, yeah.
All the windows are boarded, blocked up, and bricked in.
I mean,
I-
I could hold it open while you guys go in, and then while the door's open, if I could see a shadow inside, I could shadow step in.
How are you gonna stay up here?
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Okay. Maybe. I'm just seeing how helpful Lee is. Dang it, y'all, we just need to get inside, says Lee, once again reaching for the door.
Eska will, as he sees that, he'll put his hand on the plate.
Yep, excellent. You put the hand on the plate, and Lee pushes the door open. Thank you, Esker, darling. See, that's what we need, some leadership, some sort of gumption. Otherwise, we ain't never gonna figure out what's going on. And Lee steps inside into the darkness, holding onto the side of the door. Come on, y'all, get inside. I'll close the door again, and then Esker can let go of that dang trigger.
The building's made out of stone, yeah?
It is indeed.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, no, I've got...
Okay, well,
We all walk in, except Eska.
Excellent. Skeleton Team 6.
Yeah.
Jack, Ali, Lee, Requin, and Kenzo and Phantasma all walk in. Eska, and Amber. Whee! Says Amber, moving in. Eska, the door is closed. The pressure trigger now back set against the door. I'm assuming you use...
He'll pass without trace, yeah. And he will phase through the wall.
Eska moves inside. The din of the rain now drowned out.
Allie gets one of her braids and tries to get the water out of her hair.
Of course. As you walk forward, inside you find yourself in a large room. The wooden floor rotting away. Amber is also there. Whee! Over near Requin. Holding Requin's
There's a
hand.
clock.
There is a clock. Looking up, the only light is coming from above. There is water dripping slowly down through holes in the roof. The floorboards themselves rotting and decaying, but quite well made. In its time, this clock tower must have been glorious. The light from above is reflecting from a huge clock that you can see above, set into the floor, and the light is sort of filtering down through it to the floor below. Ahead of you can see a large set of stairs. Lee moves forward cautiously. Dang it, what is this place? Looks like them's the stairs to go up.
Don't know about you all, but it looks like a clock tower.
Lee seems
Astute
distracted.
observation.
Lee kneels down and puts her hand on the floor. Her tracking skills giving her a 16. She says, "Y'all, I don't think this tower is as abandoned as it looks." She points to sort of small trails in the dust on the floor, patterns of wear on the wooden floorboards. I mean, it's subtle and all, but I think someone's been coming and going in here. Maybe they're using it as some kind of storage or some kind of outpost. Can you see?
Can I see any of those little robots?
Of course. Please have a look. Percept away.
27.
With a 27, Ali, you do not see any of those small automata in here. In fact, you do not see any automata at all. You do, however, become suspicious. There are a few places where the floorboards are raised just a little bit. A few places where you think you see a glint of some thin wire in the light. You're pretty sure there are traps here. If everyone's not careful, they will walk into disaster. Your heart beats.
Tell
With
everyone
panic.
to not move. This place is wired. Literally.
Eska, hearing this, would hover like 3 feet off the ground and just maintain that.
Ali would start seeing either if she could disarm all the traps or if there's a path that keeps her like away from the traps, like if there's signs of someone walking in a certain direction.
Of course. Ali, please make an investigation as you look into the traps you've seen.
Oh, terrible. 10.
10? Excellent. Ali, you immediately realize there are so many traps here that this is going to be a disaster if you try to disarm them all. There are just far too many. It will take you hours, if not days, to identify and disarm all of them. You could probably disarm a few, but you think your best course of action is going to be trying to find where the safe path is. You know that if you're going to trap a place, there's two ways you do it. You either do it because you're not planning on coming back through this way, or you leave a safe path because you are planning on coming back through this way. Judging by Lee's analysis, you're guessing it's the second. So you're going to have to identify where the safe places to walk are, so you and your friends can make it through safely. Any misstep on that path may result in disaster. Judging by how Caspian lays traps, you guess it's not going to be subtle.
Ali turns to Lee and says, "Can you tell where people have been? Can you see traps?"
Darling, I'll give him my best shot, says Lee. With a 15, Lee crouches down and scans the floor. I think they've been walking over there and maybe over that way. Dang it, I'm not sure.
Be better than not sure.
Give me some time, alright? It's difficult, says Lee. Lee concentrates for a while. She's taking some time to look at the floor, trying harder to identify something. Meanwhile, Requin, is there any action you would like to take here?
She would, for her own sources, will try and see if she can see where the traps are.
Excellent. Requin, please investigate or perceive to
Have that
find
mental
traps.
Imagery. If I could have my dice back, that would be great.
Someone's cat is sitting on their dice.
Couldn't tell you who that was.
Not Requin, that's for sure.
Okay. Not at all. Okay. Perception or investigation?
Up to you. DCs are different, results are different.
I think she's leaving the pathing to Lee. So I will go perception. So that will be a 22.
22, and you're trying to look around and identify traps yourself.
Yes, just so she personally has a mental record.
Requin, you see quite a lot of traps. Again, there are wires, trip lines, and quite subtle, but obvious once you see them, planks of wood that are rigged in some kind of way, either as pressure plates or triggers, or worse. The entire floor here seems designed to ensnare, to deter, to damage.
Could I, with this knowledge, go to
Yes.
Lee and use minor illusion once more to create a small map, but highlighting all of the traps that I've seen personally?
This is Requin's
And-
new cool superpower, and I love it.
And will offer her hand to create a path where Lee can essentially draw on it to have a better visual representation of what's going on.
Nice. Thanks, darling. That'll really help, says Lee. She takes the map and she seems to be making marks on it, erasing them, redoing them. That will give Lee advantage now on planning the path. Esker, anything you would like to do?
He wants to know where the traps are not.
Well, by the way, Amber has tied a small string to your foot and is now holding onto you like you're a balloon.
What?
Well, since Esker's floating 3 feet above the air, Amber's just worried that he's going to float away, so...
I'm gonna draw that.
Okay.
She
okay,
doesn't. She doesn't want.
investigation.
Doesn't want Daddy Esker to float away. So
Investigation is a 25.
perfect.
Moving right along.
With a 25, Esker, there doesn't seem to be any traps on the stairs at the end of the walk, from what you can see. But there are so many tripwires and things scattered across the whole place that it is going to be difficult for you even to fly through. What you do notice as well is, though Lee is trying to plan out a path, the difficulty seems to be coming from the fact that she can see some of the traps and the path doesn't seem to work. What you realize is that the path Lee is planning might fail. Some of the traps will involve ducking. Looking at the paths that have been trekked into the floor alone won't help. There are several of them. Lee is going to need to pick the right one. Because if they don't, and they don't duck at the right times, any of the paths could fail.
He will convey this information and
Drawing on the map.
and will provide like a bird's eye sort of look at things, and yeah, just try and finagle a path through, realizing that he can't just like fly to the stairs now and be over with it. He will, he'll just keep providing that bird's eye until we get a clear.
Okay. Esker, you have successfully lowered the DC with which Lee needs to get.
Don't fail us now, Lee.
Lee rolled a 2 on the first roll and a 17 on the second.
Thank you.
Yes!
Which means that is a
Really?
27. Using the information, there is a path you can use to get through. You'll have to duck in 3 places to get under tripwires. But Lee is pretty confident that they have made a correct path to get through.
That's an odd number of ducks to be in a room of a clock tower. Do we hear quacking in the walls?
You don't, strangely enough.
Wow.
Yes. Lee looks over at you all and says, "Dang it, y'all, it's only fair I go first. I planned the dang thing. If anyone's gonna die because of my poor calculations, it's gonna be me." And Lee...
Just watch yourself. Can I give her a bardic inspiration?
Sure.
She hasn't used it so long.
Lee takes a few steps forward, and using her perception, ducks and moves forward and stands up. "First time's a charm. I ain't dead yet," says Lee. Lee turns 90 degrees. With an 18 on perception, she moves through, turns diagonally, moves this way, turns this way and ducks underneath something that you cannot see and stands back up again, turning back towards you. So far, so good, y'all. With a 15 on the dice this time, Lee turns, takes a few steps over a plank here, and walks forward, stepping up onto the steps. Phew!
3 checks. Holy biscuit. Alright.
Dang it, y'all.
Stop.
That's hard. I'll guide you. Who's next?
We have a map.
Yeah,
I'll go.
We have.
the problem is how close the map is to reality. That's a cute
We
map.
have a map.
That's excellent. The problem is how close the map is to reality. And whether you duck at precisely the right moment, whether you step over precisely the right board. Lee says from the stairs, "Don't worry, y'all, I'll guide you. Best I can," says Lee.
Oh,
Who is
Allie?
going next?
Volunteer.
Allie, God.
Allie, please make your way.
Yep.
You step up to where
What am
Lee
I
started.
rolling?
A perception. You need to look out for the 2 wires to duck underneath. And
Sorry,
the
my laptop froze for a second there.
and the plank to step on over the top of.
Section? 25.
Allie, you move forward. You can see the tripwire, and you delicately duck underneath, making your way forward. Allie, please make another perception as you move forward.
28.
28. Allie, you dance your way across, ducking under the second of the trigger wires. It is just the plank that you need to step over the top of. It's that one there, darling. Don't step on it, alright? Says Lee.
Same roll again, 28.
Excellent. Allie, you step over the tripwire and you make your way up to the stairs to stand next to Lee. Having watched 2 people do it, Requin, Eska, can you make it across?
Eska sighs and touches the ground again and goes, "Well, no time like the present." And lines up to roughly where Lee started.
Take your time. And
Lee
she will
yells
give you
out.
a bardic spell.
Reckon, was that a clock pun? Says, pointing at the giant clock face on the ground.
Are you accusing me of making a pun?
Well, I was trying, but y'all making it easy.
That is precisely the point. Anyway, you have a D10.
A D10 bardic.
Yes, use it wisely.
Am I percepting here?
Sure. The DC has gone
Or am I-
down.
DC has
We've got to
gone
pass
down.
it wisely, because
Yeah. Pass it to Lee first.
Well, with a 10 on the D10 and an 11 on the dice, plus 2, that's a 23.
How did you do?
With a 23, Eska, you duck underneath the first wire and you make it across to the first checkpoint.
Are you not using borrowed knowledge?
I will. Actually, with a dirty 20, I don't think I need to.
Ducking under the second tripwire, Eska. You're so close.
This is the. Hesitating before the board, you will cast borrowed knowledge for perception, and that will be a 16.
Excellent. Eska, you step over the plank and join Lee and Ali on the steps.
My goodness.
Says Requin.
Alright, well, if Eska can do it. Okay. Ben is going to... Actually, she will go to Amber first. Will kneel down. And say...
I'm actually imagining that Eska just made it through with Amber because she was holding on to Eska.
Yes, actually.
Like
Because
a balloon.
she was holding on to
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So Amber's done.
Honestly, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I love
Eska
that.
just
Thank you so
Eska just reversed it and just picked her up by the string, just holding her the whole time.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Well, that does tell me that she has good reflexes and can feel the string.
Oh no, she was just literally flopping around like a little rag doll at Eska's side.
Yeah, mine. Trying to. It's fine.
This is Amber we're talking about here.
I know, but I'm trying to teach her. Don't you understand? I was gonna threaten her with not being able to read for the next day. If she failed.
Oh no.
Well, you can keep that threat for
'Cause
now
if-
and you've got a later date.
Yeah, because she knows subconsciously that Amber is her.
Yeah.
And so it's like, wait a minute, because Requin would like stay up late under the
Did
covers
you just
reading.
lore drop? Have we dropped that lore in a video yet? I don't think we have. Requin's just realizing that
Well,
Amber
there's no
is
one
her.
watching to find out.
There's no
Sorry,
one watching to find out. Yes, there is.
There's plenty of these people.
Requin, you've had a realization. Amber is you. A different part of you, a different type of you.
She still pushes that away, but back into the box as well. It stays there forever. And yeah, well, she'll take a breath and then try and do this. Where is my dice? Okay.
Casts a magical spell
First
on
one.
the dice.
Yeah. 31.
With a 31, Requin, you just bend over, like, at the middle and just duck under the string without even slowing down, making the first checkpoint.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a magic spell every time. It's working for me. 24.
Once again,
Oh wait,
you
no. Yeah, 29. Sorry.
Once again, you duck under the string and you make it to the final checkpoint. You just need to locate that pesky little plank. Can you magic spell that dice?
You got plus
Yes,
like 10 to
30.
perception. You should be fine.
I know, but on the off chance I get a nat 1.
Never looking worried,
Yeah.
Requin makes their way over there. Amber claps. Like it was some kind of performance. Do I have permission to play Jack for a second, Ali?
Sure.
Sure. Jack just throws himself down the stairs that you just came up. You hear a whole lot of like cracking and squelching sounds, and then you feel a tap on your shoulder.
That's so smart. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful.
Jack looks really happy
Only
with
Jack can do
himself,
that.
but again, Jack is always looking pretty happy.
He should be.
I gave Jack a thumbs up.
Yeah. He gives you a bony thumbs
That
up,
was so
up back. It's just like, shit, how are we gonna get Jack across? It's like, oh wait, do we need to?
Perfect.
I feel like
Yeah, me too.
this is to Eska. Your skeleton crew should probably just stay guard.
That's my exact thought. They're gonna stay exactly where they are. Cause to hell with rolling another 18 times.
Our odds are not in our
Which
favor.
I know Mr. DM will make me do, so...
Sure will. One of them's gotta fail.
One of them, surely they gotta fail.
Requin Canzone Phantasma is playing a sad tune.
Yep.
Or did you bring it with you?
I'd assume she'd. Or.
Would you just have picked up
As a normal
Canzone Phantasma?
violin, I would imagine she'd grab by the neck and hold it close to her.
Then retroactively,
Almost
Canzone
like
Phantasma is there too.
a musician getting ready to play, but
Perfect.
really just avoid death.
You Homer Simpson that violin. Why, you little... Grab it by the neck. Oh, team, the staircase in front of you. After being quickly inspected by Ali, Lee, Requin, and Eska, and even Amber, you all decide that it looks like there's no traps here, and continue up, cautiously. Cautiously up the stairs. to whatever Lee is being cautious. You step up the stairs and arrive on the landing. You are now in the room above.
The room where it happened.
This is the room where the clock is that was casting that shadow down below. You can see another set of stairs where the rain is rushing down. Obviously, this leads to the roof where you were before, Esker.
More traps?
Says Ali, questioning.
Naturally.
Darling, I'd be surprised if there weren't, says Lee.
Look for traps.
Unfortunately, definitely unfortunate for Lee, the rain and water here seem to have washed away any tracks in the dust that you had down below. Yes, indeed. How will you get across? You cannot hear any screams, you cannot hear anything from the little girl from before. But she was up on the roof.
Will investigate the room with a 28.
In Esker Gate.
Yeah.
With a 28. As you look around the room, once again, Esker, you see there are traps everywhere. There's got to be a safe way through, but you cannot see it. You definitely don't want to step on the big glass clock, that's for sure. Looking at it, it is delicate.
I think the path is around the clock.
Lee begins humming a song.
Oh,
We're going to rock
is there like
around the
a
clock tonight. But...
Is there like a staircase on the other side of the room like it was? Or is it like a ladder or like...
Just
yeah,
yes.
so we're just going to get to the other side of the room.
Yes.
Can he see like a path like part way through?
Ooh. Yeah, you
Like-
can probably make your way partway across the room, but you're not sure if it's a full path or whether it's just enough to get you a few steps ahead and would be eventually a dead end.
Can he would like to? Yeah, I would like to
Travel down that path and then like make another survey.
Esker boldly goes where no Ganassi has gone before.
With a 21.
With a 21 Esker, you have a look around. You can see a few steps ahead where the traps are not. You think you can make it, but it's going to involve a little bit of athletics or acrobatics to leap your way between two of the tripwires, or you could try to disable them and make the DC easier. You know what? Let's do a... That was Esker's turn. Let's do this in order. Initiative.
Well, I was gonna call Ali over anyway to the spot.
Perfect, because it is Ali's initiative turn. Ali, what do you do?
I carefully go to Esker
Excellent.
and avoid traps.
Carefully making your way across the room, could you please make a perception check?
Sure. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Lovely stuff.
Wonderful.
Yes, indeed. Ali, you recognize once again all the little tips and tricks that a trap maker would set. Whoever did this is definitely very inventive. The traps are novel. They are not common, but they're cool. You actually have a lot of respect for whoever set these traps, whoever invented them. Even if it was a crazy robot intelligence, you recognize the beauty in it. What was the question?
Admiring the traps as she's going through them.
Yep. Yep. Ali, you easily make your way over to Esker.
And he will point out the 2 tripwires. You think he can
Ali walks over and
sort
says,
those out?
Yeska.
I mean, Ali would not say that, but
No.
sure.
But Lee would.
Lee would.
Yeah.
Ali would identify the traps that Esther's putting out and be like, I would be honored to disarm these. You know, she's impressed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
disarm them.
have at it.
Darling, don't spend too long admiring them, says Lee across the room.
Have you seen how these are made? No wonder Luca got Caspian. These are brilliant.
Esker would also
This is
point out
very
the
cute.
path forward, but stay, like, even if Ali went forward, he would stay where he is to sort of mark this
Yeah.
spot.
Excellent. Ali, there are
Right.
2
Sorry.
tripwires and a pressure plate in front of you. You can try to disable any or all of them. They will obviously be difficult to disable or disarm, but they will make passing through this section much easier in terms of the DC for you and everyone else. You'll need to make a choice.
She tried disarming them all one at a time.
Disarming them all at the same time. Copy that.
One at a time.
Excellent. Please try to disarm the first one. Are you picking one of the tripwires or the pressure plate?
One of us, the closest. Like,
They're all exactly as close as... I mean, I guess the 2 tripwires are closer, but...
they should start with the tripwires.
Okay. I was going to say, in saying that, the anchor for the tripwires is on the ground, but to disable them, you would need to, like, take the pressure, and that's, like, way up near the roof, so that would be harder.
So, should we disarm whatever's easiest one to disarm first?
It's definitely the pressure plate on the ground.
Okay, should do that.
Perfect. What is your disabled device? Sleight of hand.
27.
27. With a 27, you do. It was a beautiful pressure plate. Small little sort of scissor lifts and all sorts of stuff underneath to trigger multiple mechanisms. You successfully jam the entire mechanism so that it will not trigger. You're very happy with your work. Seems almost a shame to disable a trap this nice. You make a note on how to construct it, Ali, should you wish to do it in the future.
Okay.
The pressure plate is gone now, but there are still the 2 tripwires to get between. Do you continue, Ali?
Yep.
Okay. Ali, you make your way over to a ladder nearby and climb up to ceiling height, trying to look for the loops that run through for disabling the trigger wires. What is your
Right.
sleight of hand?
That would be a 30.
A 30? Wow, you disable
Yeah.
both. Passing through this area should be like child's play now. Good thing, because Requin brought a child with her.
Wait, is Esker still holding on to Emma? Like, did that end?
That's ended, I would assume.
I would assume.
Okay. I was just making sure that I was not still on babysitting duty.
Yeah.
Ali gives the all clear for those traps.
And then, yeah, Esker would point to, like, the next section,
Mm-hmm.
for Ali to, like, follow down to.
I'll have to go carefully move through.
And then would suggest the same thing, like, once you get to the end, look for the next spot, and then, like, stay there, and then we can, like, leapfrog through.
Perfect. Lee is going to move forward a little bit. And is going to make a perception to try to help. That is a 25. Lee does make it slightly easier for you to find your way across by pointing out several traps that she can see. Unfortunately, as you all make your way across the room, suddenly you hear a sort of clattering bang of a sound. Something is triggered in the room. Traps of all sorts fly wildly around you. Automatically triggered by someone. Esker, could you please make a dex save as a blast of flame erupts out of the roof directly down on where you stand?
21.
21 will pass. You take half damage. That is 4. You take 2. Taking you down to 72.
Can we make that 1 damage so it can be 7?
Taking you up to 73.
73! Well, that's one bingo square off the hard one.
73!
73!
73.
Yeah, that is a classic moment from Citadel. If you haven't watched Citadel, you should. You're missing out, YouTube. You're absolutely missing out. Search this channel for Citadel, episode 1. Esker definitely didn't set a wizard's house on fire.
Oh, that was wonderful. My finest moment.
It wasn't actually Esker that time. It was suspicious, but still funny. The Ali, several guillotines fly from the roof down towards you.
Hey,
They make attacks.
sure that.
It's about 10%. It's income tax. 16 will not hit. The second one got a nat 1. Cool. Ali, not only did you dodge out of the way of the first one, but you actually kick it and it collides with the second one, causing both of them to jam in place.
The covered in jam.
They sure are. Well done, Ali. Well done.
Yeah, that was she was eating jam donuts before.
Yeah, Ali's got jam donuts. No one's quite sure where. Where does Ali keep getting all this
Everything's
food?
covered in jam now.
Indeed. Crossbow bolts fly towards Lee. 3 of them. The first one is gonna hit. The second one was a crit. Oh my god. The third one hit Requin, but it missed Lee. Sorry, the dice hit Requin, not the actual attack. So Lee gets hit for 2 damage, and then gets hit for a crit of 7 damage. So 8 damage to Lee, taking her down to 94. Ah, dang it, says Lee, pulling the crossbow bolts out of her arm and shoulder. Meanwhile, Reckman, a rather large, pointy stick swings down towards you, and eventually, a pit opens up underneath Amber. Could you please make a dex save for Amber? And the attack against you is only a 10, which is not going to hit.
Amber got a 17 for Dex.
Amber leaps out of the way, grabbing hold of your hand, and the two of you are safe from the traps. Whew. Requin, that was unexpected. Or was it expected?
Well, they're always watching us, so it's not a huge surprise. I think Requin's just kind of frustrated that she can't. I mean, not to sound like a broken record, but she doesn't like anything made of metal that's programmed in a certain way, because she can't easily disable them all or charm them or like detect their thoughts or anything.
How rude.
I know. So she's in her mind, she's thinking they're watching us and analyzing our moves and we're going to be predictable. So I guess she's just going to try see what she can do and help get out of this as quickly as possible.
Excellent. Please make a perception, investigation, or any other check you can think of to help your friends navigate a safe path across the room.
That's the worst one I've had tonight. The lowest roll I can get without a nat 1.
It's only 69.
No. It's a 16.
16? That is very low.
I know.
Requin, from your vantage point behind a large log, it is very difficult for you to help. You barely find any traps from here. Also, Amber, grabbing your arm and yanking you this way and that because she is scared, does not help. Is there any other actions you'd like to take, Requin?
Probably just get away from the giant spiky thing and try and calm Amber down.
Excellent. You walk into the corner and try to calm Amber down. It's working. You can feel the ceramic heart within you and within Amber beating. Esker, you and Ali have been making some good progress across the room, except now you've been attacked. Everything has fallen silent again. What do you do?
He will investigate.
Excellent. You have now got 1,000 shares in Gate Corp.
For 24, and he wants to know sort of the general gist of how many traps were actually triggered. Like, if they were, like, specifically triggered because of our locations, or that's just like a random amalgamation of it.
Sure. Could you please make an investigation?
Yeah, 24.
24. With a 24, it seems that specific traps were triggered to target all of you. This was not a random selection of traps. Those traps were manually activated.
He'll turn to Ali and go, somebody has only triggered these traps.
Does make sense. It is how the ones outside were activated.
Well, I guess the only way forward is in front of us.
The faster we get out of here, the faster they can't attack us with those traps.
Yes, quite. Again, I'll wait here to direct the others forward if you want to follow this track.
Excellent. Ali, would you like to try to disable some more traps? There are several in front of you.
Yeah.
please make your disable device. In front of you, there are 2 pressure triggers and what seems like a tripwire across the pathway.
I will disable whatever I think should be disabled first.
Oh, Cat Cauldron, thank you very much for following. You're just in time to see us definitely succeed at disabling more traps. We always
Yeah, I got
succeed.
this.
We got this, it's fine. Welcome to the family.
Ali's on a breeze. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ali. What is your first sleight of hand to disable the traps?
26.
26. Good luck. We do got this. Thank you very much. We think so too. With a 26, Ali, you quite easily disable one of the pressure plates on the ground. There is one more and a tripwire still active, but after that, the staircase up to the roof is completely free.
I will try and disable the next one. With 23.
With a 23, you do. Ali, you move forward, disabling the second pressure plate. But can you disable the final tripwire?
I hope so. It's all I'm good at. Oh god, I've got the same roll. 23.
Ali, you make your way dramatically to the steps, having disabled all the traps along the way. This will make it much easier for your friends to make it across. Are there any other actions you would like to take?
I mean, I'm here. So, other than maybe looking around to check, see if I can find any crystals I could disable.
Okay, please make a perception. See if you can find any of those weird crystal automata.
Oh, 27.
27. You do not see any of the weird crystals at all in this room.
I don't like that.
Says Ali, but no one's quite sure what they mean. Meanwhile, Lee is going to make 2 perception/investigation checks. With Lee, it's definitely going to be perception, because that's way better for her. Don't worry, darling, I'm coming. I'll be there in a jiffy. You just stay safe, alright? She says.
I'm not going anywhere.
With a 19, Lee dodges between your guillotines and through the disabled traps, not triggering anything else. With a 16, she does the same here. And arrives next to Ali on the stairs. Come on, y'all. We gotta get up there and save that little girl. Think of how terrified she is right now. Ain't no time to waste. Let's go. Jack once again throws himself down the stairs. Just reappears behind Ali.
Second.
Why don't we have Jack's superpower?
Yeah. It's very funny. Meanwhile, we still have Kenzon, Phantasma, Amber, Requin, and Eska to make their way across. Let's move back, unfortunately, to the room itself. Ali and
But
Lee.
Lee already left. How
Sorry?
come people...
Ali and Lee are
Lee already
safe.
left.
Indeed. Ali and Lee are safe. Eska, once again, the flames from above pivot down. Would you like to make a dex save, please?
Can I cast a ray of frost as a reaction back up to it?
You can. Please make your attack against the fire. A ray of frost. Crackling across.
Is that 27?
27, you say? A ray of frost collides with the fire. Deal your damage. Can you out-damage the flames? The damage you will need to do is more than 5.
Well, I'm already at 13, so...
Perfect. Boom. Eska, The trap above you just cracks and crumbles. The flames will not bother you anymore, sir.
Lovely. You can still be a landmark.
Requin, you and Amber are assaulted by lightning. You hear a charge. And then suddenly, lightning bolts fly from a set of metal electrodes on the roof, targeting your position. Could you each make a dex save, please?
Okay. So Amber got an 8.
Amber got an 8. Thank you, Amber. Amber tries to catch the lightning. What about Wekwin?
And Wekwin got 19. That's the word.
19, you say?
The look on Candle's face right now.
That is 14 damage in total, of which Requin takes half and then half again because she takes half of what Amber took. So each time, so Requin and Amber both took 14.
Both took 14. Wonderful.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I'm
What's
15
your health? I'm sorry, I just typed 50.
50.
What's your health?
50.
50. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was hilarious.
Let me fix that before my friend kills me. I'd still like to retain this friendship post-stream, if that's okay with you. Oh, gosh. Speaking of Requin, it is now your turn. What would you like to do? You'll need to make your way across this room.
Well, this time she is going to talk to Ember
Yes?
and say, you have to be extremely cautious going across this room. You have to account for every single step you take. If you do not, then you cannot read for a day.
What? No, I'll be really careful, says Amber, dancing
Good.
from one foot to the other.
And I'll give Amber bardic inspiration.
Whoa! That's not something you've done recently.
No. It's almost as if when she gets hurt, I get hurt.
Indeed.
What lovely curses we have.
I know, it's great.
I'm assuming you're holding on to Ken's own Phantasma.
Yeah, she'll grab and kind of just walk with her hands behind her back.
Excellent.
Duck and weave.
Could you make a perception to make your way over to where Esker is?
The thing that happened that I was scared about happened. That's not one.
Ooh.
No. Well, it's only perception,
We're doing
so it's fine.
well.
Yeah, you say it's only perception, but unfortunately,
No.
fire rains down from the ceiling onto Requin and Amber as you have triggered
Right.
a trap that you were not watching for. Requin, Amber, please make dex saves as the flames bear down upon you.
Okay, Amber's is 22.
That passes.
Requin's is nat 20.
Yeah!
This dice
They
was
got
paying last week. I was
Requin, you leap past Esker, dodging the flames completely, dragging Amber with you. No damage is dealt as the flames rain down upon you. Requin, you need make just one more perception check to get through the traps that Ali has disabled and not trigger any other ones. Can you do it?
It's because I didn't do the dance.
It's because you didn't do the dice dance. That's true. That is true. Cast that magic dice dance spell.
17.
Everyone.
Nope. Sorry. No. Sorry, that was for a deck save. I don't know why. It's a 25.
It's for a deck save. I don't know why. Everyone do their best dice dance in chat for poor Requin. Man, we need a little animated emote for like dice dance now. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Someone remind me, please. Please remind me.
Dice dance.
I will forget.
I'll put it
by
right
the...
under Amberesca balloon.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't know what that's in reference to, please watch the VOD back. Okay. Requin, you have made your way with Amber to the other side of the room, safe with Lee and Ali on the stairs up to the roof above. What will you find there? Will Eska
Hopefully
ever
no
move? Hopefully no
Yes,
more
he
traps.
will. He's about to move right now.
What is Eska?
that everyone else is across. He makes his way up to where Ali disabled the second set.
Yes, please make a perception or investigation.
Actually, I've still got borrowed knowledge up, so perception might be okay with a. Actually, that's a dirty 20. Yeah, let's go with that.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, Eska, you easily make your way through the traps that Ali disabled to the staircase. Lee, now that you're all here, says, "Come on, y'all, we need to get up there. That dang girl's probably alone and scared. We gotta save her."
There's a girl up there at all.
Yeah.
Lee removes the traps from the map. And you head up to the roof. You find yourselves all here on the roof of the tower. A thin little ledge running all the way around the building. Let's put you over here so we can see you a bit better. As you come out of the staircase, you find yourselves the wind whipping, the storm now beating down upon you. Up on the roof of this tall clock tower, the lights of Ring City all around you. And you look around. Lee's going to make a perception. With a 23, Lee climbs up to the top and is searching around the area, looking desperately for the lost child.
Requin's looking for anything.
Requin's looking for anything. What kind of anything do you find, Requin?
Not a lot of anything. 16.
16. With a 16, the storm is keeping you at bay. The storm is raging on. People watching it on Twitch will you watch the VOD back and hear the cool sound effects.
Yep.
Yeah, we all love cool sound effects.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Ali and Eska doing in this particular situation?
Can't imagine there being too many tracks being like left, you know, in a storm.
That's true.
So he would just like, yeah, he would probably investigate for any sort of traps or anything
Excellent.
On the rooftop.
Eska, what kind of traps can you find? Surely there's some, right?
Yeah, with a 17, you potentially see something.
With a 17, Esker, you cannot see any traps of any kind. The roof seems completely devoid of them. It also seems very secure. This door that you just came out of, this little hatch, you would never have seen when you were looking at it from this side. It is well blended into the outside of the tower, and there is no way to open it from the outside. It only opens from the inside.
Rooms that we spotted as we came up.
No.
This is strange.
Says Esker, looking around. Ali, what action do you take?
Ali is looking for any of those crystal robots.
Excellent. Ali, please look around for crystal robots. Or crowbots, as I like to call them.
22.
22. With a 22, you do see some of them, but they scamper off the edge of the building, back down the sides. Someone is still watching you, Ali.
Okay. Feels like she's waiting for a bigger trap now to appear.
Yes, indeed.
Like waiting for the third act. Like, okay, what's the finale?
Oh,
We're playing your game. Here.
Suddenly Lee leaps from the roof and slides down, calling, "Just wait there, darling, I got you," she says. Ali, from your vantage point here, as you look down the roof, you can see a small child, which does exist here somewhere. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-ba. I need to activate them once again. Oh my gosh, I've completely lost them once again. Just give me 1 second, please.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, we're on a
this.
clock tower, so we have lots of seconds.
Got him. Okay. Ali, you can see the small child crouched down and sheltering from the storm. Just here under an awning.
Do they
But
look like a real child or an illusion?
they look like a real child's. However, there is also a dark shadow appearing under the awning, which is sneaking up behind Lee, a knife in hand, preparing to attack her
Shadow
as
step.
Lee reaches. You can.
Can I shadow step into the shadow and hold a knife over where I hope their neck is?
You can indeed. Esker and Requin, you are not quite sure what's going on, but Ali has just disappeared and Lee has leaped down yelling about something. Let's give then Ali the initiative. Ali, as you move forward, the storm rages. The shadow moves slowly but surely towards Lee. You shadow step, you appear, you attack.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold them at knife point to see who it is.
Yes, please make an attack. Can you get that dagger close to this moving target?
Oh god, that is the fourth 3 I rolled in a row.
ah!
14.
With a 14, you do not, Ali. The person is moving too quickly. You leap, but they leap towards Lee.
Can I try again with a bonus action?
Sure. As a bonus action
Yeah.
with your light
With another
weapon.
dagger. This dice, okay. Oh my god! I rolled a 3 again.
Ow! Oh,
Just to put all these dice over here. Let's get a whole new set of dice.
Just get everything's in dice jail.
Yeah. All rolled 3s.
That does make sense.
I also just realized I didn't have a bonus action because I shadow stepped. But anyway. Right.
Perfect. I'm glad it didn't work out then.
It didn't matter. But I would have, if I'd missed, I would have shouted out Lee's name.
Shouting out Lee's name when you miss, copy that.
Yeah.
Lee is reaching out for the child. The child seems to be moving away from Lee. Don't worry, darling, I won't hurt you, she says. The shadowy creature makes an attack. Slashing with the dagger. The first one is thrown off kilter by Ali's attack. The second one, however, does connect with Lee. Dealing 6 damage to the ranger. Putting her on 88 health. Lee screams as the dagger punches into her back. Dang it! She yells, spinning around, trying to fight her assailant. Requin, you can hear a scuffle and yelling coming from the other side of the roof. What do you do?
She would like to get to the vantage point Lee was on before.
Excellent. Please make an athletics or acrobatics check, as the roof is very slippery in the rain.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no. That's 9.
Excellent. Requin, you slip and fall prone onto the slippery roof. Right about there.
Okay.
Amber immediately tries to imitate you. She also follows you, falling down and falling prone, landing on top of you a second later. Literally copied what you did. Any other actions, Requin?
What can I see? How am I fallen?
You're fallen on your back, but you can see up ahead that the young girl is cowering away from the fighting up against the ledge of the roof. Just over here.
Can I make an insight
Sure.
into this child
And their
and
mental
her
state.
authenticity?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
What is your insight, Requin?
Never mind. I guess I'm useless now.
Guess I'm useless now.
The one skill that like a bard has.
It's gonna quote that.
Manipulating people.
Requin, you'll be fine. You go alright. We still love you. Requin, you cannot get any insight from the young lady. She's standing there. She seems scared, but you cannot figure out the situation. It is all very confusing.
Okay.
Esker,
Ahoy!
what kind of action do you take? Requin has leapt up on the roof and then slid back off it. Lee and Ali have disappeared over the other side, and there is these sounds of scuffle going on.
2 things.
Sure.
This roof, is it made out of any type of stone?
Terracotta. That counts as stone.
Cool. Would it count as difficult terrain because it's slippery?
Yes.
Cool. He can walk on it without penalty.
Perfect.
Second thing, is it been longer than 10 minutes in game?
Since when?
Since he cast fly.
Oh yeah, way longer. It's been hours
Yeah.
climbing this tower.
Okay. Cool.
Has it been longer than 10 minutes in game? I guess since the beginning of time, it's...
Cool. He would then just walk and see what the fuss is about.
As you crest the top of the roof, Esker, you see Lee on the ground fighting against a shadowy cloaked figure. Ali behind them, slashing with their daggers, missing twice. The young girl you can see crouched up against the opposite edge of the roof, moving away from the fighting, trying to escape, seeming frozen in place. Oh, you can also see Requin and Amber having a little bit of a sleep over here.
Cuddle puddle.
Yeah, a little cuddle puddle. Kenzo and Phantasma comes over and just flops as well.
Joins in, yeah. That's how that goes. He will,
Requin loves hugs.
yeah, of course.
That's another shirt we gotta make. Requin loves hugs. With Requin looking very much like she doesn't.
Esker will stretch out a hand and Frost will begin to form on the creature as he casts Frostbite. Please make a Con 19 save.
That's a 3. You hear a distinct yell, high-pitched and painful, as the frostbite begins to crackle across the creature.
Holy crap. Alright, that's 17 cold damage, and it has a disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Nice.
And something that I keep forgetting to do is the spell, the soul thing, and he's gonna do the soul thing. Ooh. Does a 17 hit?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely. 17 will hit.
Lovely. That'll be 17 necrotic damage.
Boom. 17 more necrotic damage is dealt. Again, high-pitched screaming comes from the creature.
That's it.
Ali, what action do you take?
The screaming sounded more like a creature than a human.
Make your insights. In the heat of battle, what do you think?
21.
Yeah, Ali, it definitely sounded more human than creature.
Right.
Whoever is
It's just
beneath
different
that cloak.
places.
Yeah, definitely a person.
She will try and hold them back again to try and talk to them. To,
Excellent.
Put them at knife point again.
You make an attack against them, Ali. Can you connect?
17?
17 does connect. They struggle.
Okay.
Strength versus strength. Grapple away.
Oh, Ali's strength is great.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure my strength is +0. So it's a 7.
7, excellent. You do manage to grab hold, but the person throws you off. They are stronger than you are, Ali.
I try and pull at their hood as they throw me off.
Sure, you can make an acrobatics or athletics check to try to do that.
But acrobatics. Oh, that's a better roll. It's a 22.
22. With a 22, you pull their cloak off.
Who is it? Oh god, she looks so cool!
Standing there in the rain, now without their cloak, a young woman stands. Their daggers flashing. "Leave her alone!" she yells. "I won't let you take her." she says, flashing her daggers at Ali and Lee in turn.
I look to Lee, because I don't know where everyone else is, and I go, yeah, I don't think that's a demon.
Lee like holds up a bloody hand where like she's got a knife wound in her back. Sure dang well stings like one, but you alright. You ain't no demon. We've fought demons before. What the heck are you doing on this dang roof? You say y'all protecting this girl? Says Lee. I need to make an insight. The lady seems cautious, still holding her daggers out, waiting for any movement towards the young girl. She seems ready to sprint towards her and protect her. There's a bit of a standoff between Ali, Lee, and this strange lady. Requin, you pick yourself up off the ground, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Jack helps.
Aw.
Oh yeah,
he's-
Jack's there.
Because he's right here. Amber stands up too.
Do I hear their conversation or muffles?
Oh, make an insight. Can you interpret the lips? Because I believe you can read lips, Requin.
I can indeed. 31.
These lips don't lie, Requin. Yeah, you can understand. This person seems to be telling Lee and Ali to get away from the little girl. Lee and Ali seem to be discussing that this woman doesn't seem to be a demon. You have a pretty good grasp on the situation. Eska,
Okay, well,
Eska seems to be mouthing the words to Eye of the Tiger to themselves. You're not sure what
Okay.
that's got to do with anything, but it's pretty cool to know.
sure. Reckon we'll stroll over there and I'll say, I believe this is a misunderstanding. We are not here to harm this girl.
The woman sort of makes like a half step, trying to keep Ali and Lee still in her peripheral vision, walking towards Requin. If you come near her, I'll kill you all. Who sent you?
Sure try.
She says, holding a knife out, flicking between Eska, Ali, Lee, and Requin.
You're not listening.
Please
we
be
are not here to harm her.
Please be
I
persuasive.
will
Requin.
make persuasion check because I'm a bard, and that's a good roll. And what is my persuasion? Because I barely use it.
That's more intimidation with Requin.
Yeah.
Can we get some clicks
I
in
love
chat?
more intimidation. 23 for persuasion.
23 for persuasion. The woman lowers her daggers with a 2 on the dice. She's overcome by Requin's obvious calm mannerisms. What do you mean here to save her? Did Caspian send you?
No. We were sent here because we heard a girl was gotten kidnapped by a demon, which is obviously a rumor.
The young girl now runs up and grabs hold of the woman's leg. She puts an arm sort of around this little girl, sort of holding her close. She's not been taken by a demon, she's been taken by me. I'm her sister. I needed
Yes,
to get
that
her
is
back.
quite clear.
From who?
She like shivers with the rain. Come inside. As long as you're not going to hurt us. We could be seen out here. She reaches into her pocket and scatters a whole heap of little things.
Yeah.
The small objects clatter to the ground, little legs grow out of them, and little crystal robots climb out around the tower. They'll make sure no one's spying on us. Quick, come inside. And she lifts a hatch in the roof and ducks inside. Do you all follow?
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
I might turn that around so we can actually see the thing that I need to be able to see. Inside, you can see that there is a walkway made of the rafters of the roof. Hidden up here, just underneath the awning of the roof itself, is a makeshift bedroom. A bed, a table, a rug, a chest, a game of chess half played. It seems this woman's been hiding here. She puts the girl down on the bed, sort of like tucks her inside a cloak to keep her warm and safe. And then she sits down on the end of the bed and looks out at you all. Who are you? Why did you come here?
I'm Ali. This is my friend. We came because we were sent. As I said, we were told that the girl had been kidnapped by a demon, but I can now see that is not true.
I can move pretty quietly, I guess. Simple townsfolk might take me for a demon. What with my tricks and toys. But I had to save her. She points to her sister. They were using her.
What?
Using her to build those horrible machines.
But she's just a child. What do you mean she's building the machines?
I can build them, says the girl.
How? They're massive.
The woman turns around. Hush, Kestrel. Just rest. My family built them. Designed them. My father mostly, but he taught us. And, Caspian was once my father's creation.
Okay.
He used us. He manipulated us. He killed my father. He made us repair and upgrade all of his robots, but particularly himself. Unfortunately, now he doesn't need us anymore.
But we need you.
How so?
Do you know how they work?
Yes, but I can't get close. Have you
You
seen what
don't
he's
need to
become?
You don't need to get close.
I do. I can
For
help.
what?
I can help disable him.
Okay.
But it's
So we
pointless.
get you close.
How can you do so? He has an army. People, an automata, and the traps he designed. It's like he's taken my father's brain, his work, and twisted it. Horrific inventions, not for safety, but for destruction. Don't you understand?
Destruction is my specialty.
Who are you? She says, more poignant. Not really asking who each of you individually are, but more who you are.
We're just a bunch of people trying to survive in this world. And make sure that no one feels the suffering that we've felt.
Aren't we all?
Do our best.
We all grieve. This war has already gone on far longer than it should have. I feel there'll be more bloodshed, knowing the darkness in Caspian's heart, if he even has one. He has all the genius of my father, but none of the love, none of the humanity. He will destroy everyone. She looks at the small girl on the bed. If you're planning on taking him down, you'll need my help. He's impossible to kill unless you can disable his mechanisms. I can help you, but it won't be easy. You have to promise me.
We've gotten close to him before.
You have? How did you get past his guards? His defenses?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve, and Ali uses fallen lilies to change herself into a different appearance.
The woman like rushes forward now, like looking at Ali. My goodness, how did you achieve that? Some sort of cape, a glimmer, a magical amulet, a disguiseometer?
Magic, my dear.
Just my bow, which currently doesn't look like a bow, it looks like a rifle.
I fear you say just magic, but that is some powerful sorcery. You are
Yes, well.
performing miracles.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. That kind of power is usually reserved for the gods.
Huh?
Reserved for the primordial forces. How did you come across such items?
Luck?
Luck. Luck is a powerful ally, or a formidable enemy.
Did I hurt you badly?
She looks at her arm, which is thawed but has like red welts. She pulls her coat up over her wounds a little bit. Don't flatter yourself. I can take care of myself.
Esker will, he'll cast second level cure wounds on her.
She holds out her arm as the red welts and wounds heal. Nice work, very precise. She sort of bows slightly. I'm Ophelia. This is my sister Kestrel. If you're going to take down Caspian, you're going to need our help. Yeah, we'll get him, says Kestrel, leaping off the bed. I know how to pull out his circuits and things. She makes to like yank something out of somewhere. Ophelia just pats her on the head. Hope. Hope is a better ally than luck. I think you've given it to me, friends.
I'm just glad we didn't have to murder anyone tonight. I'm sick of the bloodshed.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Well, let's get you over to the to our residence, and you'll be a bit safer over there.
Can you keep us hidden from
Sorry, I
Caspian?
do have questions.
She looks over at Ali. Ask it.
Were all those traps yours?
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't have much time to prepare, but they do the job, she says.
What do you mean, much time? One misstep and you were eviscerated.
She, like, pulls back her coat again and you see, like, a myriad of tools, most of which you cannot identify. They're literally, like, custom-made tools. She says, you should see what I can do, and I've got days to prepare.
Ali is amazed
Yeah.
and is trying not. She's trying to stay calm, and she's like, "I think I might have a job for you. I'll pay you."
She's just
Looking to Lee because I don't have money.
I'll pay you. Yeah.
Ophelia
I do have
is
money,
like,
but I'll look for
Ophelia chuckles. She's like, well, I guess I am technically unemployed since I fled from Caspian. What kind of job have you got? I'm afraid my skill set is fairly limited.
Well, it's just we're gonna take this Caspian hat on. We're gonna need as much protection, especially for the bystanders in the way. I feel like you may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
The traps? If we can create a safe place in the city, protect everyone, your traps will help keep them safe.
You think I can? Well,
Yeah,
but the
this
Ringmaster...
is the best work I've ever seen.
The Ringmaster and his goons control the inner city. You really think we'll be
Goons?
safe there? Goons, they've caused
Where
as
with
much
the Ringmaster?
bloodshed as Luca. You work with him?
Well, not by choice.
Then you're slaves yourself.
And defeating Luca and Caspian and whatever others that are working in the city will be one step towards freeing this city from the Ringmaster and freeing us all.
Ooh, please be persuasive, Ali.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a low roll.
35 persuasion. Oh, I forgot I have really good persuasion. It's 25.
Yeah!
The DC was quite low. Ophelia looks Ali up and down. You know what? You still bring me hope. If you say the Ringmaster and his crew are actually trying to stop this war, and not just grab power, not just destroy all of us, if I can do anything to save lives, I will. Count us
Then
in.
join us.
Yeah, count us in, says Kestrel.
The city needs citizens to function. No citizens, no cities. Very simple.
I don't understand, she says. Does he always talk like this? She says to Ali.
Yes.
So serious.
It's
All
simple.
a bit serious, except for that one over there. She points to Lee. She's dumb.
Hey, dang it, y'all, I didn't say nothing yet. But I like her. She seems cool. And Ali says that she makes some good traps. That's good enough for me.
Did you not see the raining fire arrow? That was...
Now,
I'm gonna be thinking about that all night.
Lee just like puts an arm around Ali. She's like, now. Try not to fangirl too bad. Sorry, Ophelia, she's just a big fan. Right. We better gather all our things. She packs everything up into a large chest before sealing the lid. She turns a small key in the chest, like grows like 12 sort of spindly legs, and crawls its way out of the tower. I mean, it's still night. It's probably the best time for us to make our way back to the city. You will vouch for us, right?
Of course.
Then we're on board. She holds out her hand to Ali.
I'll take her hand.
She shakes it.
And
Ophelia.
when we're shaking hands, I'll also tell her, and you didn't hear this from me, but you're allowed to stab the Ringmaster as many times as you would like.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
Yes. If you ever angry, so good. I do it all the time.
I've seen Ali in the worst mood. She just starts laying into that guy. Bang. Happy
Just-
Ali.
Ophelia seems to feel like she's being made fun of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't lie.
Shall we go?
One thing. Let's make this a little bit more believable for any onlookers.
She like
I'd like to
leans
cast-
into Ali and Lee again. She's like, he really is this serious all the time, isn't he?
I'd like to cast a spell on your sister, and you'll explain the feign death spell to
Yeah.
her. And then if she's willing, then he'll cast it.
Why do we need to? I don't understand.
Well, if it looks like your sister died, those that potentially are watching get ahead of it.
They'll be after us either way.
Exactly. But if they believe that, she's no longer alive, she's no longer a threat, after about an hour, it's about as much time as it takes to get from where we are to, the outskirts of the city centre.
Then cast it on me too, she says.
Very well. He'll spend the next few minutes casting it on both of them.
Excellent. They're both under the effects of feign death. Before she goes under, she like grabs Esker's arm. We're trusting you. I trust you. She like glances over to Ali. Ali's obviously the one that she trusts the most. Don't let us down, please. Please look after us. Don't. And she sort of passes. So, with 2 dead bodies on your hands, Esker, what do you do?
Well, I just realized we didn't ask how to get past the traps.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but there's
I
no
say
way
we
to
just
remotely
jump out the
activate
building.
traps anymore, so we could just climb out the building.
That's
Oh,
true.
we could just climb down the building. Requin's still got rope,
I think I have rope, wait.
and I think you have rope too. Like Esker was just given rope to everyone last session,
Yeah.
so everyone's got rope.
So, rappelling down the building, you make your way back down to the base and towards Ring City. Esker, what is your plan with your 2 dead bodies?
He will. Did we bring the car, or did we come by foot?
You brought the car.
To the
It's
cemetery.
parked in the cemetery.
Yeah. So we'll suspiciously. So we'll wrap in like some linen, all like the blankets that were up
up
Yep.
there. We'll wrap them so they look like they're wrapped bodies. Take them to the cars as suspiciously as possible, and place them in the boot and slam the lid, and then.
Please make a performance and also a deception check. Lee, Ali, and Requin are all helping, so the DC
Helping.
is lower, and you may roll with with advantage. Sorry.
With advantage.
Advantage.
Well, the first roll was higher, so that is a 16.
Yep.
And then on the performance, and deception's a 15.
Ooh, that's a low roll. That's a very high roll. So the first roll was the performance?
Yep.
Excellent. Perfect. So, you throw the dead bodies in the trunk, and Rava, the dragon car, roars away back to Ring City. Your new allies in the trunk. Surely they will come in handy in the days to come.
Woo!
Nice.
No
Yay,
one
we
blew
got-
up.
Yeah, no one died.
No
Woohoo!
one died.
If it didn't kill anyone, we get a bingo square.
Esker didn't kill anyone. It was so very close. Without Requin, it would have been like, bang bang. She's probably dead next time. Like,
Wow.
oh.
Yes, indeed.
Look, I suppose that's what happens when you shoot first, ask questions later.
That's true.
He's not very good at persuasion, so like, there's no point.
That is
That's
true.
why you let us do the talking first.
Well, that's why you always roll initiative higher than Esker, so you can
Yeah.
do talking before he does
Yeah.
the shooting. See? See, smart.
I know, but the situation, yeah.
The situation called.
Emma did get hurt. Yeah, we only got 3 on the hard bingo.
Rough.
We only got 2. Unless Requiem controls an enemy, like, is encountered by fear.
Eh?
So that would be 3
That's
then.
the puppet thing.
Oh,
Everyone,
that's the puppet thing.
everyone say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.